Ripped from a headline posted to lockergnome.com today, will WebOS benefit from an open source copyright? If you didn't catch the news, HP has, I guess, reversed their decision of what they're going to do with WebOS, although I think they may still reverse that reversal of the decision, which may have been a reversal of the first decision that they made based on a reversal. Who knows what HP is doing with WebOS? They certainly don't know. So it's good to see, and you might remember a while ago, even I suggested, well, why don't you just open source WebOS? Let the community take the ball and run with it if HP didn't want to do anything with it. So it's good to see that they're doing this. But did you know, and this may blow your mind, when someone says open source in relation to software, it's a comprehensive term, but there are lots of licenses in relation to open source. A WebOS open source license may not be the same open source license as another operating system or another piece of software that's popular. And you may not have known that as a user. But as there's some instances where the license dictates, the open source license says, you can use this work, but you have to contribute things back to the community at large or everybody else. You can use this work, modify, adapt it, and not share your changes with anybody or your modifications with anybody. Two completely separate licenses, but they're still founded in this ethos of open source. And so you hear the word or the term thrown about, oh, open source, it's awesome. Well, it is nice. But there are differences between all these open source licenses. So what Eddie Ringel has done is he helped you understand or better understand what all this means. When we say open source, is it a benefit? How does it benefit? In what way? Why is one open source license different from another, and how? And I think this is a discussion that's long overdue because I don't think many users quite understand the ramifications of using one open source platform over another. Developers and, of course, lawyers care a great deal over what happens with open source. It's a broad term, and each one of these types of licenses is very specific of with what you can and cannot do with that software. And that sometimes before you would adopt a piece of software, knowing what that license is in plain English could be helpful. So we did our best to boil that down for you, and at some point, if it warrants further discussion, we may even pull in an attorney and have them outline all the more well-known open source licenses out there and the benefits and drawbacks of each one. But until then, we've certainly allowed you to, or we've allowed. You can look at the article, you can read the article, and hopefully that will give you a better perspective. But just want to let you know that not all open source licenses are alike.